Hello. Wait a minute. What am I wearing? Hi guys. Welcome back to another video. This is a tutorial for the new players and just how to become like a pro like me in Gorilla Tag. Just before we get started, I just want to say that if you have VIM like me, I recommend turning body tracking off if you're playing Infection or just trying to learn how to play the game, because it's kind of hard to move and there is a few tracking issues. Now let's get back into the video. So we're going to be doing things like branching, wall running, wall climbing, pinch climbing, running. Yeah. Hope you enjoy the video and let's get into it. So the first thing that most people want to know is how to move properly, because when you're new, you're not really used to the movement, so you'll probably try to use your joystick and it won't work. So you'll probably be a bit stiff at first at the movement, but here's how I run. With this hand, you want to push forward, like you're kind of scooping the ground towards you, and then with this hand, you want to push backwards. And then if you do that fast, then it looks like that. The next thing I'm going to show you is pinch climbing and just like learning how to do things with the double walls. So for pinch climbing, you kind of want to grab it and then do like a circle motion like that. But you want to make sure your hand's on the wall. But if you don't want to do circles, you can just push down, up, down, up, and then you'll get it. This definitely will take some time because you'll probably end up getting stuck at some points like this and getting your hand in there, which you don't want. And you'll probably find that sometimes you'll fall off. Whoa, whoa! I'm up. Ugh. Now another thing that some people struggle on is this, going left and right, because most of the time they won't like go far enough like that, and then they won't go up the wall. So what you want to do is, you can see that your hand kind of stays on the wall for a little bit, for a few seconds, so you want to push off as hard as you can, and then keep doing that, and like push down a bit, and then you'll go up and up and up, and then you'll be at the top. I recommend you learn the first two before you try to do this one. The next one I'm going to show you is elevator climbing. Now this one is definitely quite hard to do, but I'll try to show you anyway. So what you want to do, get your arm through the wall like that, and then you want to twist. Like you kind of want to put your arm in a circle motion. So my arm's doing like that on the wall, and then you start to go up. This one is definitely going to take the most practice because it's the hardest to do, but once you've got your wrist in that motion, then you should be good to go. So now I'm going to show you where I usually start off my wall run. So I go up here on the lantern and then onto here. If you can't do that, don't worry, you can do it from the ground if you want. But so you get this nice wall here. What you want to do, you can do it with both fingers or just one. I prefer doing one. So kind of like the double walls, your hand can stick there, so like it gives you a bit of time to process the next like push, basically. You just want to push down and then you'll start going up. The next thing I would show you is Lucio running. I don't know how to do that, so I'll show you wall climbing instead. Now wall climbing on that same wall that we just wall run on is a bit harder because there's a little slope, so that's going to be a bit harder. But if we go past the gazebo and over to the other side of the map, then you got a pretty nice corner to start. Right there. So this one isn't that bad. You probably want to learn it before you start wall running, but you just kind of want to like act like you're ice skating, or you know, like running kind of, and then you want to do that. Always remember that your hand can stick to the wall, and then you just start to repeat it, going left and right, and then eventually you'll be up the wall. The next thing I'm going to show you is the competitive course. This is the course so that like you put all your skills together, or most of them. So you got pinch climbing here, and then you want to push back like that and then land on here. Alright, and then now this is a little bit of branching. You can go on that one, I just skip it. And then this one, you want to do the double walls, you know, go left and right. And then here you got wall running. And after that, that button will be white. You press it, it's red, and then you can now change your queue from mini games to competitive, which will make it a bit challenging for you. I recommend staying in mini games. Hopefully these tips helped, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys! Why are you still here?
You can leave now.